Hello everyone, this is Audrey from Guild Technologies. Sorry, today my voice is a little off. Lost my voice box about 3 days back, and today my voice is just starting to flow back in. Today I'm going to talk about Microsoft 365 productivity tools, and we're going to be focusing on Microsoft Teams. We can use Microsoft Teams, and it's most commonly known for online meetings, right? We can also use that to hold discussions around a project, around business functions like operations or an accounting and finance department. We can then keep all the relevant documents together in respective team sites, which I'm going to be showing to you in a short while. We can also use Teams to get approvals. Right, the approvals will also show us an audit trail of who is the approval pending with, who has rejected it, and why. I'll also show you how you can use Teams to assign tasks to teammates and then track the task progress, so everybody in the team knows where we are with certain tasks. We can use Teams and pair it up with Power Automate to automate repetitive tasks. And the list of functionalities of Teams goes on and on and on. It's a long list, right? We will explore the more advanced functions in future videos. In short, Microsoft Teams is a really great tool for collaboration. Right, we all know that value is created by coordinating our efforts, so this can be expensive to get wrong. Now, let's jump right into my Teams desktop client. That's the one over here. I'm now in my Teams desktop client and I've already signed into my account. Right, I'm going to focus on the Stripe bookstore. So all these are teams. Right, under each team, you can create multiple channels under each team. I have another video recorded explaining the structure of teams and channels and how each one can be set up. So I'll drop the link to that video in the description below. So for today's video, I would like to use a use case. In my Stripe bookstore, right, we're going to prepare for a book sale event that's going to be happening at the end of this month. So I would like to create a new channel, right, under this Stripe bookstore team so that we can use that channel to collaborate with my teammates on the preparation work that we need to do. So I'm going to go ahead to click on the three dots here to add the channel. All right, and we're going to name this the book sale event. There are different types of channels that you can create, right? As I mentioned, you do need to understand the different types and what do they mean to be able to design your own organization's team structure. So for this one, I'm going to go ahead to just select the standard channel type. Standard channel type is where everybody in this team is able to access this channel, right? There are other channel types that are allowing only a subset of team members to access those channels. Today we're going to go ahead to use the standard channel type. I'm going to go ahead to click on create over here. Right, there you go. I have my book sale event channel. So in a channel, I have my posts tab. That's where that's the place where we will use to post messages to each other, right? Instead of going through emails, we're going to all do it via Teams. So it can be easily done by clicking on this button here, start a post. You can see that we've got rich text functionality just like what we get in email, and we can even put in a title over here. So let's say preparation work for book sale event to be held on 30th January. Okay, so hi everyone. I've created a channel for us to collaborate on this activity, or rather I should say for this event. let's use this to share our inputs and ideas. Right, by doing this, we would be using less of emails and having everyone on a single platform over here where we have a common view of where all the files are, right? So it will no longer be in someone's email mailbox as an attachment on its own. So I'm going to go ahead to post my message over here, right? So my teammates who are also in this channel will see this post that I've posted here. It's a little bit similar to what we get in WhatsApp, right? Where someone can reply me by giving me a thumbs up to show that they have read my message. Right? So another teammate can also come in to reply whatever they wish to reply over here. All right. Now in the Files tab, that's where you would store all the documents related to your book sale event. Traditionally, we would be using emails to send a file to someone else as an attachment, right? In that scenario, your attachments are, you're not referring to the same attachment, you're not referring to the same copy of that attachment. So what I mean, I'm going to create a document here. All right, and I'm going to say this is going to be the book list on sale for that day. I'm going to create that. And in this book list, right, it's going to launch the Word app. That's my default settings, but you can also set that default settings to not launch the Word app as well. So I'm going to close this up. Right, so I have a book list on sale, and you notice that this list is currently stored in my Files tab under my book sale event channel. Right, again, any other teammates that have access to this space, they will see the same copy of this document. Right, if I need to share it with someone else, I can simply click on this share button, and without going through emails, I can easily share it from here. All right, so what other things can we do in this document? Here are all the things that you can do. Okay, now I am going to go and create a planner, right? I'm going to look for this task by planner and to do. Right, what I'm trying to do is I'm going to create a planner in this channel so that I can create and assign tasks to my team members, and then I can track them. So I'm going to create a new plan called Tasks Book Sale Event. Save it. Right, we are doing this in Planner. This is called Planner. And these are called buckets that we can create in each planner, right? And you can simply come and change the bucket names to something that is suitable for your scenario. So because I'm creating a planner to assign tasks for my book sale event, I'm going to name these buckets as pre-event prep, right? That's going to be one. The other one is going to be suppliers, right, who are going to be selling their books during our book sale, right, our suppliers. And maybe there's another one that's going to be event locations, examples, right? So as I mentioned, these buckets are something that you need to name for your, whichever makes sense to what you're trying to set up. Now, I have a pre-event prep bucket, and I'm going to assign a task to someone. And what is the task going to be about? Okay, I'm going to put it inside here under suppliers. So send out the invitations to suppliers to inform of event. Right, so that's the first, that's the one. You can actually open it up and there's a lot of information you can still fill up over here. You can assign it to someone. I'm going to assign it to my teammate Deborah, and you can see that these are the fields that we can update to keep everyone in this team up to date. So if Deborah has already started on this task, she should come in here and indicate that she's actually working on it. It's in progress, right? And maybe I need to tell her that there's a due date on this. We cannot wait too long, and maybe she needs to do this by the 10th of January. That has to go out, right? And any other information, you can keep it here, right? And these are a few more things that you can add on as well. So there you go. That's how easy you can assign tasks to your teammates, and people in the team can come back into this space, right, and update their progress. And that's how easy you can see the progress of your tasks. Now, let's say I need to create a meeting, right? A sync up meeting every day so that we are on track with this. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go back to my posts tab. And over here, I'm going to click on this down arrow, and I'm going to schedule a meeting. Right? We need to have a daily sync call so that we are up to speed and on track. So I'm going to put here a daily sync call that happens at 10 a.m. every morning. So 10 a.m. and because this is going to be recurring, I'm going to put here daily repeat every day, and it's going to end by the 29th because 30th is the event itself. Okay, click save. And it's just going to be short, half an hour. Now, I'm going to go ahead and send this out. Right, so that's my daily sync call. Now, every day at 10 a.m., we can simply click on this link to join the meeting. This will bring us into a Microsoft Teams meeting space. That's where we can join the meeting and discuss away, right? So from here, we can also record the session. All right. For now, I'm not going to click on this recording button because it's going to interfere with the recording that I'm doing right now on this. So I'm going to go ahead to leave the session, leave this meeting, and there you go. That's the one. So let's say you have notes that you have taken within when you have joined the meeting, right? You would also see them over here in this space. Now I'm going to join back the meeting. Right, and during the meeting itself, you would be discussing, and let's say Deborah, remember to check the event location because this is very crucial. So I'm going to post this inside the chat, right, just to make sure that she remembers that. And that's it. I'm going to leave the call. That's our short 30-minute sync up each day. Now, to make sure that this task doesn't fall off our plates, right? So I'm going to go and hover over this task. Click on the three dots here and look for create task. Now, when we create the task, I can easily save this task into my planner that I've created earlier on, right? So you can see Stripe Bookstore, that's the one. And I'm going to put under the Booksale event task, that's the one as well. I can quickly change this to mention this is for looking for locations, and it should be in the correct bucket under event locations. Okay, now again, I'm going to assign it to Deborah, and I'm going to leave this information here without changing anything. So I'm going to add the task. And what this does is create a task being assigned to Deborah, and we can easily come into the planner to see the task show up there. Now it's under my event locations bucket. Under here, we can always come back in and fill up more information here. Right? So you can see there's a comments space. So if I'm Deborah and if I have further updates, I can come into the comment section and type in my updates. Found 3 great locations today. We'll share it in the chat shortly. Right, this can be a very quick update, so I can go ahead to file it here. Now what this does, it will an email will be triggered to the team members who have access to this channel, and they will get a very short, quick email notification on whatever update you have keyed in here. And teammates can actually reply directly in email, and those messages will come into this task as well with a timestamp. Okay, so this is a very quick, short and quick and sweet overview of what you can do with MS Teams. Thank you.